Hey, go on, how's it going? Wow.
Yeah, gotta do Facebook, I guess. Instagram's not
Yeah,
good.
I know. Instagram is not really good to like video call or something. How's it going, brother?
Not bad, not bad. How about with you?
Yeah, all is good. All is good. Oh my
Here.
goodness. Where are you at now?
Jakarta.
Oh, okay. How is it there? How is it going there?
Fuck, I don't know. I just got this,
Yeah.
like, I got windows on one side
You
here, so
can
I
can you
just.
can you show me around so I can tell you what?
Yeah, here, let me see. I
Come
got
on, brother.
the curtains shut, so I didn't even know the sun was up.
Oh,
I just got the lights on. Here, let me open up these curtains. They got good curtains in this hotel. It's like
so
complete blackout curtains.
it.
Let me flip the camera. So we
Oh,
got these big,
I think it's pretty
really
good. I think it's pretty good there. It's pretty good
very
around.
nice neighborhood. They're a nice part of the city.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, I think you are in the central city. Well, it's pretty
Yeah,
quiet there, isn't it?
the Fairmont Hotel. Yeah, it seems. Yeah, it seems real mellow. Real. Almost like reminds me. I've never been to New York, but like, um,
It's like a New York,
make,
right?
makes me think of like New York, like Central Park or something.
Yeah, a lot of building which is skyrocket there, and
Yeah, huge buildings, but they keep the nice big trees too.
all right. Wow.
Yeah, so it's a real nice room. It was Bob's friend was traveling.
I just can't imagine, brother. I was like, you told me like, oh, I am in a room and it's like in a jail, you reckon? But it is kind of like a nice jail there, right?
It's a nice jail. It's a real nice bathroom. They got like big shower zone here.
All right.
Nice
Wow.
bathroom.
It's just a pretty
Yeah,
cool room.
yeah, it's the nicest hotel I've ever been in.
So where you at? Where you at now? I mean, like, which Jakarta are you staying in?
It's called the Fairmont.
Okay.
Yeah,
What hotel is it?
Fairmont.
Fairmont.
F
Okay.
A Fairmont.
Okay, Fairmont. Right on.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I've never actually stayed in a hotel this nice before. I don't think,
how
but
did how did you get there? I mean, like, someone told you to get there, or someone brought you to stay there, or you choose
yeah,
yourself?
this is Bob Hurley has a travel agent
Okay.
who found it for everybody. So Bob Hurley stayed here with Mike Akima, but they were 5 days ahead of me, so they finished the day that I started.
All right. All right. Wow.
So I've just been me all by myself. I mean, they were all by themselves, but at least they were both here at the same time. I'm just like they each had their own separate rooms, so they didn't get to see each other.
I know
But
it's kind of like your efforts and your work is real. Your works can be pays off. It can be pays off.
yeah, yeah. I'm glad I came. I almost didn't come because my girlfriend was like nervous to travel with COVID, all the restrictions and all, in case you test positive. Because we don't, Bob and Mike have their vaccine, but me and my girlfriend didn't get our vaccines. Um, so if Bob and Mike, there's like a good chance they won't test positive. But for me, I might test positive, so I'm like all stressed, and my
Right.
girlfriend was all stressed. So she went home from California. We were like on our way. We met up with those guys at Bob's house, and then we were all driving to the airport in different cars, and like halfway to the airport from Bob's house, it's like a couple hour drive or like hour and a half drive. My girlfriend's like, I'm not going. I was like, what? She's like,
Okay.
yeah, I'm not going. So we stayed in California for like 4 or 5 days. They flew over that night, and we stayed in California, and then I didn't know what to do. I thought I might just like stay in California for a couple weeks, or maybe try to go to Mexico because it's like Mexico doesn't have like any restrictions at all. You don't even have to get a test to go there. So I was like,
Right.
oh, maybe we'll go to Mexico, and it's super close. It's only a 3 hour flight or 2 hour flight from California to Mexico instead of like I had to fly 17 hours from LA to Singapore.
That's a
One
long
one
journey. That's a
flight.
long journey.
Yeah, the most I ever did was like 10 hours from Honolulu to the Philippines. It was
Uh,
10 hours.
so can you tell me, like, all the way your journey to get here? I mean, like, which one is the first which one is the first you land till you get to Jakarta.
Where did I go? I went from from Los Angeles to Singapore is one flight, just 17 hours straight. Or no, I don't know if it was 17. It might have been more like 14.
Right.
I think it was seven. I think it was 17 total from LA to Jakarta. So it was like 14 to Singapore, and then it was like an hour wait, and then like 2 hours from Singapore to Jakarta.
Oh my goodness. So the
So like
total is like
17 total.
17 hours for the total, right?
Yeah, 17 total. 14 the first flight, and then hour break, and then two the second flight.
And how long have you been quarantined there? I mean, in Jakarta.
5 days. I got here in the morning of the 22nd.
22nd. Now it's 20 what? 27, 27 or
7.
28 now.
So
Oh my
five.
goodness. You kind of like you can stand for it, right?
I'm over it. You can't even leave the room. I open the door. They bring food. I open the door, and that's it. Like I can't go outside the door.
Oh, so you just like can't even leave the room. You just have to like
Can't
stay
even leave
in.
the room.
You
If,
just have
if
to
I
like
could leave the room, if they let me leave the room and like walk downstairs, it'd be easy. But if you can't without leaving the room, it's hard, man. I don't like it.
Oh,
I
okay.
wanted to be able to like walk around a
So
little bit, you know, like
it's kind of like you cannot get you cannot like leave the room, and you cannot like probably go to restaurant to have some breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They just gonna like give you room service all the time,
yeah,
or
it's all room service.
all right. Wow.
Yeah, it's like jail, but super nice inside.
I just I just can imagine. It's like, oh, I am in my room and you post something. I was sewing at the time. Like, oh, I think how bored is it? I'm like, how bored it's gonna be. You know what I mean? I think,
Yeah.
oh my goodness. I just like can't like even maybe we stay in the room. I think we had better like stay probably in, yeah, it's like in medium room, but we can still go out. Even then
Yeah.
we have to like stay in a very luxury room, but maybe we cannot do anything. We just stay. It's kind of like we stay
Yep.
in the jail, you reckon?
Yep. It's fucked up. But yeah, I've been doing, do push-ups like that, and yeah, just like watching podcasts, like trying to like just keep my mind busy and
Right, right.
just Instagram
Yeah,
shit.
you always what educate yourself, right? I mean, you always get educated by yourself, maybe by a lot of things like watching podcasts and some stuff like that. I think that's also like improve your mind and improve your.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've been trying to watch ones that like teach you how to like meditate and control your mind when you're like stressing out. So
okay.
I've been like watching that stuff. It helps me stay calm
Right, right, right.
to like control your mind.
Nice one, nice one.
A lot of them just say like use your body to like move your body around, and that'll like change your mood and change your emotions. So I've been trying to do like exercise, and like I've been just walking around my room. Like I'll just walk to the bathroom, walk back to the bedroom, just walking.
Have you watched one of the guy from? I think this guy is from like U.S. Israel. I think you have known this guy already. This guy is just release the breathing technique. You know what I mean? It's just like really such a good technique. I don't know. I'm just like forgot his name, but I know how to breathe. You know what I mean? This breathing technique is gonna try to teach you how to calm your mind, and you know what I mean, change your
Oh
emotions,
yeah,
and how I don't know. Probably you know it.
yeah. I took a breathing class one time at home.
Okay.
This big wave surfer like took um, teaches like a breathing class,
Oh my
and
goodness.
he like teaches people how to hold their breath for like 5 minutes. And I took the class one time. He's like a good friend of mine, um, and that was cool. So yeah, I just kind of been thinking about that kind of stuff, and yeah.
So how are you now? I mean, how are you today, brother? How is your feeling now?
Pretty tired. My sleep's been all weird because the jet lag. Like usually when I come to Indonesia, I go surfing like right away, or like
Yeah.
if I arrive at night, like first thing in the morning, I'll surf. I'll try to surf all day, and
Right.
then that'll like help me like get my sleep. in the right schedule, but like without the surf, like my sleep's been all like just stuck in the room, not being able to like do anything. My sleep's been all off. I sleep for like 4 hours and then I'm awake for like 10 hours and I sleep for 4 hours.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
You just like wake and then sleep again, or just wake. Keep awake all the time and just sleep again, wake.
yeah, it's like hard to stay asleep. Like I get like you know, there's
Oh
been a
my.
couple times where I wake up and I'm like panicking. I'm like, fuck, I gotta get out of here. I can't be in this room anymore. It's like the walls are closing in sometimes, but
Yeah, all the
I'm just
building just
breathing.
screwed you over, right?
What's that?
All the building just screw you over.
Sometimes, yeah, yeah. If you
Oh
don't do
my
it right,
goodness.
it's like, fuck. Yeah,
So,
just watch the
how
cars
long?
go by.
How many more days you need to stay for quarantine there?
I'm supposed to get out today. I'm supposed to. I took a test yesterday, a COVID test, and then the results come at. They said between 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock this morning.
All right. Yeah.
So it's what
Hopefully,
six
hopefully
six
the
thirty now.
hopefully the result is gonna be negative, so you can just come out of
Yeah,
there and just get ready to surf here. You know what? The wave are waiting for you here, brother.
I know. I've been looking at all the pictures. Boys are scoring over there. Oh,
I chat Bob Harley too last night, and
nice.
yeah, we just enjoying the wave, Benny, with Mike and Rijal Tanjung, with the boys there too. And it's pretty
Yeah, the
quiet.
result.
It's pretty quiet here. It's not really as crowded as last times. You know what I mean? So just like
Yeah,
really good times now. We can enjoy all the surf we can. I was like thinking of you at the time. Like, I think Koa had better go out of there really soon, though.
fuck yeah. I'm so glad. I hope I get out. I mean, they did one test like right when I first got here, and that test came back negative. So I should be all good. I feel healthy. Like I don't feel sick, so should be okay. My friend got COVID. My friend at home got it, and he said like 3 days after exposure, he started feeling real shitty. So if I got it on the airplane, I feel like I would be feeling shitty by now, and so should be okay.
Okay, have you ever got COVID?
No, I never got it. I know a couple people that got it, and they're pretty sick, but they got over it. Like I think they're only sick for like they're real sick for like 2 days, and then like a little bit sick for 3 days, and then they were good.
How is actually the COVID in Hawaii? Where you live. I mean, like, is it worse there, or is it better there than Indonesia?
Well, I don't know. I can't tell. Really, I have no real experience with how it is over here, so I don't really know what to compare it to.
But you know what?
But it's
But you
not bad in Hawaii. I only know a couple people that got it, and they didn't have to go to the hospital or nothing. They just stayed at home and got drunk for a bunch of days for like a week, and then they're all good. But they had to stay 10 days.
but you
Like
know
they were sick
but
5 days, but they had to like stay in quarantine for another 5 days after it.
but you know what, Koa? Jungle is no COVID there. No COVID in the jungle.
I know, right? Yep,
You know
all
what?
good.
I went to jungle for like 2 times already. Like even might be 3 times. So I'm gonna get there on Sunday, I think. Because
Okay.
uh like Bob Bob told me, like, will we see you at the camp? Probably, yeah. I'm gonna get like probably day off on Sunday, so I'm gonna see you guys on Sunday though.
Okay, yeah, I'll be there.
You
Probably
be,
gonna stay like 10 days, I think.
uh you still, I mean, like, you are you going to what are you going to come to Bali, or just from Jakarta, fly out straight away to Banyuwangi, and then off
I
to
was gonna
Jilan?
fly Banyuwangi, but the flight to Banyuwangi, there's only one every day, and it's at like 7 in the morning.
Right.
So it's leaving like right, or it leaves in like an hour, and I don't get out in time. So Dodie found me a flight from from Jakarta to Bali at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm gonna fly to Bali, and then BJ, yeah,
BJ, I know BJ. BJ is the driver, yeah.
yeah. So BJ is gonna drive me overnight, so I get to G-Land tomorrow morning at like 5, hopefully.
Okay, so you need to get to Bali first, before you off to Jilan, right?
Yeah, yeah. So fly to Denpasar and then drive all the way from Denpasar to
Okay,
G-Land.
okay. So,
Yeah,
when is your flights gonna be? I mean, like, when is your schedule to fly to Denpasar? You reckon?
it's 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Oh, okay. Wow, man, congratulations! Now you are free out of the jail.
Hopefully, I just got to get the test. I'm waiting on the test. Got a couple more hours, and then I get the test, and then I'll know. Then I'll be like guaranteed.
You know what? We got no gel here. We got no. Sorry, we got no the injections or vaccines here yet.
The what?
We got no vaccine here yet.
Oh, okay. You
But
don't know anybody that had COVID?
I think not really. Because
Oh
we
wow.
we are in the tip of Java, which is in the east most east of Java, and I think
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Banyuwangi just really what I mean can neutralize all the COVID case or something. You know what I mean? So no COVID,
Yeah,
no
not,
COVID case here,
not
and
many correct. Yeah.
nobody got COVID or something. But we are okay now. As long as I
I heard a lot.
sorry.
I heard Bali had a lot, like Canggu area.
Oh yeah, that's why they close Bali. I mean, like that's why they don't open Bali for tourists. They just close the Bali. The economic just really go down over there.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad, brother.
Well, yeah. BJ was stressing out. He's like, "Fuck, man. I got no tourists. I got no work." I'm like stressing.
Yeah, yeah. All
But
people in Bali, brother.
shoot, that's heavy. Yeah, it's kind of like that in Hawaii too, because we are, we got so many jobs that are from tourism and all that. So all my friends that work in hotels, they've been just like haven't been able to work for like the whole time.
For
I mean, they
almost.
got yeah.
So how do
Hopefully it
you
passed.
how do you I mean like how do you eat I mean like how do you get your breakfast, lunch, and dinner over there? You're gonna have like the kind of menus at the hotel, and how do you choose it? Like they just give you the food they serve, or you need to choose first. You need to
Yeah, I get to choose.
Oh,
They got like
okay.
a nice food. It's like really nice food. It's like some of the best hotel food I've ever had. Like out of any hotel. This is like this is the nicest hotel I've ever been to. Because like back home, like a 5-star hotel like this is like like $500 a night or something. But here it's like $100 a night.
Yeah, it's cheaper, yeah.
And, like you pay $200 a night and you get like a crappy hotel.
Oh, really?
So
It's a it's a
yeah,
it's a scary hotel, you reckon?
what is that?
Scary hotel. Creepy,
What
scary.
do you
Like I mean, like the it's like swag. I mean, like really bad hotel. You reckon?
at home? At home for yeah, at home unless yeah. Oh, well, I don't know. You pay $200, you get like a pretty good hotel actually in Hawaii. But if you pay like $100, you get like kind of a weird hotel, like a small hotel, like kind of dirty inside. But here, freaking $100, you get like the nicest hotel I've ever seen. Crazy. And the food, yeah, the food is so good. Like Hawaii, if you go to $100 hotel, $100 night hotel, they don't even offer room service. They don't even have a restaurant in the hotel. They got nothing. They like don't even have a phone in the room.
What about there? I mean, like, what about in your room now? Do you have a phone there? Like,
Yeah, yeah, they got Wi-Fi. They got nice. They got two different phones in here. They got coffee machine, mini fridge, big TV.
so Koa,
Okay.
I actually you before you going here before you coming, you just like bro, you gonna like you will come with your girlfriends, right? But your girlfriends cancel it.
Yeah, she canceled. So I think, yeah, I might try and come back with her later on, maybe in a couple months. We'll see if she feels more brave. I think after I come back, I can like tell her how it is, and she'll be like less nervous.
I know. Wow. I think yeah. Hopefully next time it's all the process. I mean all the process all the way to get to Indonesia. It's going to be easier. So it's gonna
I
make
hope so.
them. It's gonna make them. It's gonna make her like braver, and what I mean.
Yeah,
She's not gonna really worry about the journey to get here. You know what I mean?
yeah. She's never really been international either, like
Oh, okay.
international. So she's like new to that. So like,
So it's gonna
you know,
be so it's gonna be her first time to come to Indonesia. You.
yep, yep.
Wow,
Her
wow.
first time leaving the country was a couple years ago. She came to Tahiti with me for 1 week, but Tahiti is like super close to Hawaii, and it's like small little island, and there was no COVID going on, so it was different,
It's different, yeah. In,
different now.
yeah, right, right, right. No, anyway,
Yeah.
how old are you now, Goa?
I'm 30, man, getting old. Fuck, but I don't know. I don't feel old, so
Yeah, you you
all good.
you feel like still 17, sweet 17, right?
Yeah, maybe 20. But when I was 20, I felt like I was freaking 15 still.
You
So
know what, Goa? We gotta you gotta feel and you gotta like try to stay young all the times. You know that's what's gonna make you always what? Yeah, stay
that's why,
young.
yeah, the surfing keeps everybody young.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's just drag our skins. Drag our skin tie.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
we look
The
young
salt water.
exactly. So we look young every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cleans out all your body. I
All
feel
right,
like the
nice
salt
one.
air cleans your lungs. The salt water cleans you like in your nose and stuff. And
I've been
all
sure.
that.
I'm not a kind of like pro. I'm just a really beginner. I'm just a amateur surfer, and I just tried.
Still, still keep you healthy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got surf spots here, but I surf at Tiger Track, sometimes, and
Yeah.
that what makes me brave to go surf out. You know what I mean? I think the wave are really danger. I know that it's still danger. Because nature is really powerful, and I believe in
Oh yeah.
that, and I just surf out with some of the boys.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Matt told me to surf like, oh Danny, you just like let me surf out. You just like let me pedal out by myself. Like Danny, you just like go out. You just like
Yeah.
you don't need to be worried. Like you just go out. And I was like,
Yep.
because I am a brave. Like Danny Danger is always brave all the time. I just like take my bird and just surf out and just pedal out.
Yep.
Boom, 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 and then the wave just hit me all the times till I got like till I got in till I got like in a washing machine. So I was like this,
Yep. Yep.
and I got water here. Oh my goodness! The wave just hit me again, boom, and then just like fall off from my bird, and then the wave just dragged me to the shore, and I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I think it's look easy. I think it's look easy, but it's really hard. But
Yeah.
I tried sometimes. I tried several times till I finally got stand up. You know, I was able to stand up on a bird just like this. Wow, and then I feels really good at the time, and then yeah, for the second times I serve and I feel like, oh okay, so I know the technique now. You know how to pedal. I have to like
Oh
this because we need to really balance ourselves, right? It's really hard maybe to balance ourselves on the bird. I know. I think it just like looks easy for you guys. I just when I was looking at the people, when every
yeah.
time I look you guys, you just stand up, you just like go the wave, catch the wave, and just try to stand up easily with any station. You just like try to turn around. You know what I mean? What else? What if I show your what I mean? Show your video, you can also do some airs. It was like really good. Wow, Koa can do that.
Yeah. Kind of. I mean, I practice. Thousands and thousands of hours.
Wow.
It takes practice. It's such a process. It's crazy. And I still have like days where I paddle out and like nothing works. And I'm like, I thought I knew how to do this and nothing's working out. Like it always kind of makes you humble even if you have thousands of hours of practice. Like sometimes you just paddle out and nothing works.
All right. Can you still do that probably next time in Jilan? I'm just gonna try to look at you. You know what I mean? Your action, brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's how I do it too. I just that's how we all learn. We just paddle out and just watch what's working for other guys
All
and
right.
try and copy and then yeah, just fake it till you make it. uh,
So Anyway, Koa, what? Do you have a plan to marry her really soon?
Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe a year or two. We've been kind of like off and on for like 5 years now.
Oh, okay. So you have been in relationship with her for over 5 years already.
Almost 5 years, like 4.5 years.
Wow, man, that's long enough. It's like a car credit.
Yeah. Sometimes we take breaks for like a couple weeks. We like get in a fight and we don't talk for like a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe sometimes 3 weeks we don't talk. But usually we get along.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But is it still okay? Is it still okay with you guys to do that? I mean, like you off.
With her not. It's all yeah. It's
Oh,
all good.
oh, that's good.
We'll be okay. Yeah, I'm glad.
Is he living close to you?
Yeah. We've actually lived together 3 different times. So, but but then yeah, we fight and end up like now we live separate right now. But I don't know. We might move back in together in a couple months or something. It's funny. We go through these phases of like wanting to live together, and then we're like want our own space, and then we want to live together. It's real expensive living in Hawaii, so when we live together we save a lot of money,
Oh no,
but
yes,
then
I know.
it's tough when you don't have your own space, and you got to share with somebody, and you each have your own plan and your own thing that you want.
All right,
I'm real messy. I feel bad for her because I'm so messy in my house and stuff. Like
yeah,
when I go on trips to G-Land,
right.
Mike's always like, Mike's always tripping out. He's always like, "Wow, Cole, you're so messy." He's like, "All your stuff is all over the room. How do you even find anything? It's just like a big cluster pile of crap everywhere."
Wow.
So she doesn't like that. She's like the opposite. She's like super tidy and like always has to have everything put away, everything neat.
She
So
just
it's hard
like
for her to live with me, but I'm trying to get better. We'll
right.
see if I can get better.
Okay. She just well arranger. I mean, like she just arrange everything's really well, right?
Super arranged. If it's not, then she like feels sick.
Oh
She
my
comes
god.
in my house when it's messy, and she's like,
But one
she
question,
gets like
Goa.
all.
One question, Goa. I know, like people who are in relationship for long enough. Of course, they have, something in their small heart. I just gonna ask you, like, uh, probably in your small heart. In a very teeny, small, teeny heart. You know, in your heart, deep bottom of your heart. You have.
Mhm.
I mean, like, do you have, like, okay, I'm gonna marry this her. I'm gonna marry this girl, and I'm gonna make her to be my wife. I want to stay the rest of my life with her.
Yeah, a lot of times I feel like that. Sometimes we'll get in a fight, and I'm like, oh, it's not worth it. But most of the time, I'm like, want to spend the rest of my life with her.
I know, like, from your story is where your parent got divorced when you were really child, right?
Yeah, and her story is even worse. Like her
I'm.
parents never even got married, even ever. So,
Oh,
and
really?
her dad's like never really been in her life. Her dad doesn't work. He just like lives in his car and just drinks beer all day, and he's like real mean to her, and like
Oh, it's
she never
pretty.
really had a dad
It's
growing up. So
it's pretty heavy, yeah.
yeah, so we both have like some emotional stuff that we carry with us from our childhood that
Yes,
sometimes makes it hard for us to get along with other people just because like we feel that pain from our childhood or whatever. But
I know.
you just try and keep going and don't let it get you down and just keep moving forward.
Yeah, I know, brother. I need, like, you guys need probably more affections from your parents. I know it's hard. You know,
Yeah.
like mostly the children. What else you like, Yukoa? You are the the child with no affections, maybe from your parents, especially your dad. I
Yep.
know it's
A
really
lot of
heavy.
times.
I know. I mean, like, I cannot feel it, but I just can think that, oh, it's gonna be really hard for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Eh,
It's common in a lot of places in America. I feel like the parents don't stay together very long. My parents only knew each other 6 months before they got married.
but your mom is what, Thailand, Thai, or Philippine?
Filipino. She's half Filipino. My mom's father was from the Philippines,
Oh, okay.
so almost like Indonesian.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my.
Yeah,
You supposed to be Indonesian too.
I know. You look at my mom, you can tell.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know if you see my Facebook page, but she doesn't look like me at all. But that's my mom.
Yeah, she doesn't look like Hawaiian or even she American or Australian or what. She just look like, oh, wow. She's kind of like Indonesian, like Chinese. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. She went to Japan one time, and they thought she was Japanese over there. It's funny.
Where is she now?
She's like half German though, so she's not like her dad was even darker than her.
Okay, where
Her
is she
dad
now?
was,
Where is she now?
what's that?
Where is your mom?
In Hawaii, where
Oh,
I live.
okay.
She lives maybe like an hour and a half. She lives on the east shore of Oahu, and then my dad lives on the south shore, and then I live on the north shore.
You guys pair it together. You pair each other.
Yeah, nice and spread out. Yeah, we all used to live like when I was born, we were all living on the north shore. They used to live. They had a house on the north shore, like right down the road from where I live, actually, where I live now, same neighborhood. Um, but then they got divorced and then sold the house when I was real young. So I rent a house from these people.
Okay, Koa. One more question. What can you learn? I mean, like as long as you live, you have been living here. I mean, like, you have been living on Earth for over like almost 30 years, right? So what can you learn from all those things, all those coincidence?
Oh yeah, I wonder. Just just try your best, and that's all you can do. Can't do anything more, and just try your best to you know find 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 love and friendship and peace inside. If there's no, I was listening to this podcast the other day where they said if there's this guy who who does like motivational speaking, he said if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do you no harm.
All right.
I really like that.
Wow, such a good word spit, man.
That's cool, huh? There's
Yeah,
if
yeah.
there's no enemy within, then the enemy outside can do you no harm.
Yep.
So
Exactly. Exactly.
try to find peace with God and find friendship in the world and just live it.
Koa.
try
Koa.
try my best.
Love you, brother.
I love you too, man. It's good talking to you. I
Yes.
hope we see you Sunday.
Yes, yes. And again, I mean, like, so what can you suggest to me, as the young generations? I am around like 23 years old now, but I'm going to turn into 24 years old in October, a couple months later on. So what can you suggest
Yeah,
me as the young generations? What can you give me advice or something? What kind of advice would you give me? Uh,
I'd say just keep surfing, man. Keep stay young.
okay,
Keep surfing. Just yeah yeah. Support your friends and yeah.
right, right, right on, Koa.
All right.
Yeah, it was nice talking to you, man. It is nice always talking to you, man. It's always good to talk to you, dude.
I love talking to you too, man. You're a great guy, and it's really cool. I feel like your questions are real. Like you really care
Yeah, you know what?
about growing as a person and just upgrading yourself as a person as much as you can. And
Yes.
that's inspiring to me.
You know,
You inspire me.
you know what, Koa? I'm reading a lot of books right now. You know Robert Kiyosaki? I think Robert Kiyosaki is from Hawaii.
What's that?
Robert Kiyosaki. You know Robert Kiyosaki?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, huh?
Yeah, I have read his book. I got his book is well here. So
Mm-hmm.
the money you gave me, sometimes I use it to buy book. You know what I mean? So it's just try to upgrade my mind, and you know what I mean, do some stuff like that. And I know that
Hell yeah.
and I know that the people like you, it's pretty hard. I can feel it, man. It's just pretty heavy, maybe for you to feel, but You know what I mean? And no matter what the condition and how the condition is, we gotta do it. You know, life goes on. I mean, uh,
Yep.
life, life still. You know what I mean? Goes on, man. We just like have to do, as you said, we have to try our best, no matter what
You're
and
doing good,
how.
man. I feel like I was so lost when I was your age. I feel like you got it way more together than me when I was your age. So keep going, man.
Thank you, brother.
Of course.
We gotta stay in
Yeah,
touch, man. Love you, my brother. Love you, my brother from another mother. Remember, Koa, you are my brother from another mother.
always, man. Got your back if I can.
Sure,
Do my
sure.
best.
Love you, man. Bye bye.
All
Aloha.
right.